Drop top, no strings attached. Pull up without no face, no case, all black.
What is going on, Dank fam? So we got an impromptu van life tour. It's been about 4 weeks on the road now. And if you guys don't know the backstory, basically I have this same exact van that I own, and my neighbor hit it a couple days before the road trip. So her insurance company paid for this entire trip pretty much, as far as renting this 2020 148 wheelbase Transit 250 cargo. The main difference is this one's the 2020, so it's newer, fancier. It's got a 10-speed transmission, but the downside is this is a 3.5 liter non-twin turboed engine. Mine is a twin turbo, so it's way faster than this thing. But nonetheless, it wasn't my transmission going up and down these mountains the whole trip, so I'm stoked. We're here at Jason Britton's shop. I've been meaning to come to this dude's shop for so long, and finally brought all the bikes with, and I just so happened to have broken my 0304 Betty White at one of these stops. So we're here with all the bikes loaded up, and I'm gonna unload Betty and see if he can get her fixed up for this weekend's ride, which is Ride of the Legends. I'll show you guys what we did to the van since we've gotten it from the rental company. Shout out to Enterprise, they hooked it up. So this didn't happen until I was on the road. I went and made a bunch of merch. I got hoodies, shirts, everything else. Back behind here, you can't even see, in this little crevice, we've got two rims, one for my 0304, one for my 13 Plus. This right here is a home entertainment system I didn't actually plan on buying. That's a really funny, stupid story on that. All my clothes, dirty and clean, more merchandise, a gas tank for this bike that I had shipped out to me since this one was messed up. I needed a new one. And of course, I got my 2020 636, the 2020 Grom, and the 0304 636. So this is the nutty part I've always wanted to show you guys since I built it. So I got the rental from Enterprise, immediately went to Home Depot, bought some wood, did some really crappy rough estimates, and had it all pre-cut at Home Depot, and just drilled in a bunch of screws. Like, look how bad this is. But basically it's just wheel chocks that I ratchet strapped into the walls. That way I could make sure the bikes didn't roll forward too much, and it basically just puts them exactly where I need it. From there, I got some plywood and just laid it up against the wall and ratchet strapped it so it didn't flop all over if a bike wasn't loaded. And this is just so that the handlebars and the cages don't puncture the side of the wall, because they are waiting to hit my insurance company if there's any damages to this van. But yeah, as far as damages, just scratches here and there on the ground and stuff from the kickstands and whatnot. My Pittsburgh tool set, I know you guys, a lot of you guys probably have this same exact tool set. That's all I need. This is a bunch of spare bolts that has broken. Yeah, but that's really, it was really organized. And then this is called a specialist box I got from Walmart, and just filled all my extra tools in that doesn't fit in that Pittsburgh. Between this, all my miscellaneous weird odds and ends tools, and that Pittsburgh box, I got everything I need. And then I have that and another tinier bin full of extra bolts and everything else. And that little cardboard box, if you can see, like a rear set sticking out or a shifter. So I got some extra parts and everything. But so far, I mean, I've kept it pretty simplistic besides all this merchandise. Everything's been pretty good. Right here is something I'm really proud of. I'll go and show you. We got the bed, super dirty. I got sheets that I keep clean that I just toss on, so I'm not really too worried about the mattress. But yeah, it's stuck dizzling out here, people. This is not romantic. It's not luxurious by any means, but it gets the job done. As for this 2020, super nice. It's got the lane assist, so if you're kind of getting out of your lane, it vibrates the steering wheel. Super nice for long distance. Cruise control, all that good stuff. Leather seats, can't complain. Everything just stays super dirty up here. The last and final thing, we got the bikes loaded up. This right here, I'm really proud of. I got some Velcro. Since it has windows, I didn't want people to see inside. And I just made the Velcro roll up, and then I can make it stick up here if I want to. For the entire trip though, I've kept the windows covered up. We got the 20, she's pretty. Betty White, she's clapped. Got my knee pads, skateboard, some pillows, the helmet, all my normal riding gear right here. Yeah, everything's just jam-packed in here. Yeah, so that's the van tour. We're gonna go check out Jason's shop. Let me know what you guys think of my ghetto van rig. Oh my gosh. We're here at No Limit Motorsports with Mr. Britton. I'm getting to test ride drive this bike real quick in this tiny little parking lot. I wasn't making a video out of this, just beautiful 19 right now. Pretty much same setup as my bike. It's got some different exhaust, different sub cage, a bunch of different parts, but relatively same power and braking power. Yeah. Of all stickers, I'm surprised you have that one. That's funny.
We get that every year. Motorcycle. Alright, so first time on my motorcycle, and Mr. Dankwheelie, killing it. I'm broken, I can't ride, but at least my girl gets a ride. Good old Zora. Letting him try out the handbrake setup. What do you think? Right to foot brake. Yeah, okay. Let's get your work. First wheelies, what do you think?
It kind of does everything.
It kind of does everything. You heard it from the man Dank himself. It kind of does everything. Oh my
gosh, dude.
Welcome to Cali.
Yeah, this is sick.
That one's already been...
That's not the...
No, you're good, dude. I got a bunch of these. It barely touched, and look, it was already hit here.
Yeah.
And already hit there.
But the rare HT.
No, that was from a flip.
They're out of business now.
No.
Well, that was a check off the old bucket list. 8 more 2020s to test drive. Yeah.
That's from 360s.
You see my videos, you knew what you were signing up for.
Yeah.
Thank you again, this is awesome.
Yeah.
It makes me have like higher goals for my bike now that I've rode this one. We're gonna continue our trip out here in Cali. It's gonna wrap it up. Check out No Limits Tuesday through Saturday.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm out of breath, people. Later.
Here's Johnny.
I was bouncing supposed to change up. I was been supposed to fold all this pressure. I was been supposed to change up. Look at what would I look like? I come from the hood. I represent the only way up. Had to hustle, boy. I'm trying to touch a toy. I'm trying to f these LA streets up. Think it's safe to say that I did it. Look, all black, everything.